Welcome, everybody. Episode 87 of the Trainwreck Podcast. My ass is incredibly itchy right now. I like how my ass looks when it's shaved, but I hate the after effect of, like, especially me when I'm out delivering and stuff for work. I'm sitting all day. I'm sitting at this chair right now, and I have so many ingrown hairs on my ass right now. Like, it's the worst thing ever. Drew, do you have this problem when you shave your ass?
No, that shit's fucking hairy as fucking motherfucker. Speaking of
Yeah.
asses, it is swamp ass season right now.
No, I still think that's a few months away. June, July, that's swamp ass season. This is Florida Everglades ass season.
Yeah, you're right.
I know this is the time where baby powder companies are super happy right now because their sales are about to start increasing. Buy some Johnson & Johnson stock right now. Actually, hell, let's look at it. See where their stock is at right now because it's probably getting crushed like every other stock under the sun.
Honestly.
Let's see, Johnson & Johnson. I know I follow them. Where are they at? They were actually up 0.86% today. And actually, they're one of the few ones that are doing good right now. For the month, they're up 7%. And now that I've officially bored everybody, let's get the real show started with some other topics that we're going to talk about. The main one is going to be DeMarcus Lawrence. We touched on him last week. He signed with the Seattle Seahawks. And that caused Micah Parsons to shoot his mouth off. Drew, I'm pretty sure you're aware of what happened with them.
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
So for you guys that don't know, DeMarcus Lawrence, he did an interview with I don't know, some Seahawks website or whatever. They were talking about him signing with the Seahawks and stuff like that. And DeMarcus Lawrence said that he loved Dallas. He's still going to live in Dallas. His family's going to stay there during the season. DeMarcus Lawrence said that he wasn't going to win a Super Bowl in Dallas. And Micah Parsons said, "This is what rejection and envy look like. This is some clown shit." And then DeMarcus Lawrence responded, "Calling me a clown won't change the fact that I told the truth. Maybe if you spent less time tweeting and more time winning, I wouldn't have left."
Damn.
Yeah. And then Barry McCockiner said, "Maybe you two should stop being so childish and meet up in person like men and kiss each other on the lips." Oh, yeah.
Now that guy's speaking.
Yeah. So, rejection and envy. What a fucking douchebag thing to say by Micah Parsons. This is why I fucking don't like Micah Parsons, and I don't like your dogs either.
It's not my dogs, it's neighbors' dogs.
Well, fuck, go slip some fucking rat poison in the backyard or something.
We're about to get fucking Michael Vicked.
Oh, man. This podcast is brought to you by PETA. PETA, turn your neighbor's dog into a fur coat. Anyway, rejection and envy. I'm pretty sure the Cowboys didn't reject DeMarcus Lawrence. They just didn't want to sign him to a big money deal like what the Seahawks gave him. Because next to Micah Parsons, and it's debatable if Micah Parsons is even the best person on the defensive line because Osa Digizua is damn good. But is Micah Parsons without DeMarcus Lawrence? I don't think so.
I don't think
Because
so either.
Yeah, because DeMarcus Lawrence draws that pressure because you can't double team both of them, So Micah Parsons is good because he had DeMarcus Lawrence on that line. So that's one thing you need to understand, you dumb motherfucker. And envy. Why the fuck would DeMarcus Lawrence envy Micah Parsons? What the fuck has Micah Parsons done? They have the same amount of Super Bowls.
0.
Yeah. Neither of them have been Defensive Player of the Year. I know Micah won Defensive Rookie of the Year, but who gives a fuck? Micah Parsons has been selected to the Pro Bowl 4 times. I'm pretty sure DeMarcus Lawrence has also been selected to the Pro Bowl 4 times. So, yeah, 4 times. So, this is just I just think Micah Parsons is such a fucking douchebag. I don't want him on the team. And I don't even give a fuck that he does his podcast and shit. It's just he talks shit and we can't back it up. I don't know. I'm just so fucking sick of Micah Parsons, dude. Like, like I said, I don't mind him having a fucking podcast because a lot of players have podcasts. Doesn't Max Crosby have a podcast?
Yes, he does. It's actually a decent podcast.
Does he ever say shit that makes people go, "Oh, Mike or Max Crosby's such a dumb motherfucker. He's a fucking immature brat," shit like that?
No, not really.
Yeah. Does Amon-Ra St. Brown, does he go on his podcast and put up bulletin board material for the Vikings or the Packers? No. But what does Micah Parsons do every fucking week? Puts up fucking bulletin board material for the other team. And guess what, Micah? You're not the fucking quarterback. You can't lead this team to victory. It falls on Dak Prescott's shoulders. You're writing fucking checks that your fucking sugar daddy has to cash, basically.
Yeah.
Because, Micah, you can sack the quarterback as much as you want, but guess what? It doesn't really matter because they can game plan around you. You know, if you get off the edge really fast, just throw it the opposite direction on a screen or a slant. You run the ball the opposite away from you. You don't fucking matter in the grand scheme of things. And you need to stop acting like you're the main character in Dallas.
I don't think he realizes that Dexter Lawrence pretty much made his career.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah. I mean, without DeMarcus Lawrence, there pretty much no be like this elite question mark level Micah Parsons.
Well, not just him. They had like I said, Osa Odigizua, who I think is a better player than Parsons. So when you have two great pass rushers, you know, with Lawrence and Odigizua, yeah, that's gonna make it easy for Micah Parsons. And then you add on top of it, you guys have great corners in Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs. You got a decent safety in Malik Hooker, and then one that's with Donovan Wilson.
I mean, overall, it's a decent defense, you know, with a bad coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Well, before that, they had a great coordinator with Dan Quinn. That's the other thing. Dan Quinn. That also helped make Micah Parsons. So, I don't know. I don't want them to sign this dude to a fucking extension. I want him off the team. Go be a fucking cancer in Philadelphia. Blow that team up, you fucking asshole. Do something good for the Cowboys for once.
So I don't think they'll still be able to sign him because of that fucking Myles Garrett contract. Now his fucking ego is going to last maybe $43 million a year.
Yeah, I don't think you should pay a pass rusher that much, especially when you have Dak signed a big deal. You got CD signed to a big deal. You know, the cornerback market is going up, and Deron Bland's contract is due in 2 years. It's either after this season or next. It might be after this season, actually. And you got all these corners getting $100 million deals. So Deron Bland's going to get that, you know. Especially if he has a year this upcoming year, like he did 2 years ago, where he had all those pick sixes and stuff. You know, last year was a wash. You know, he was injured for pretty much the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't think they should sign Micah Parsons to a big deal. It just be fucking useless, dude. Because he is not going to be the reason you win games.
Also, he needs to realize you're more likely to find an elite pass rusher than an elite cornerback.
Yeah, I say it all the time. Pass rushers, you can fucking shit them out. You got 3 other dudes on that line. You know, if you run a 4-3, you got 3 other dudes on that line that are your supporting cast, you know. So a pass rusher is a fucking collective unit. One guy doesn't make your whole line.
Unless you're Myles Garrett.
Even then. But yeah, like I said, a pass rusher is nowhere near as important as a quarterback or even a wide receiver or running back. I mean, no defensive position to me, except for safety, is as important as an offensive position.
Yeah, I'll probably agree with safety or outside corner.
Yeah, like safety, I'd probably say safety is probably I'd say actually the second most important position on the team. Obviously, quarterback's number one, and then safety would probably be number two because safety is your safety, your last line of defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, Micah Parsons, you're not the face of the franchise. You're not the reason why the Cowboys win games, which they barely do anyway. They barely win fucking games. And when they win games, it ain't because of your ass. Now, what do I think about DeMarcus Lawrence's comments? I do think it was a cheap shot because you ain't going to win a Super Bowl in fucking Seattle either. Seattle's going to fucking suck. So I definitely feel like that comment was just a little fucking cheap shot throwing. I actually think he was probably throwing it at one, Jerry Jones, and two, Micah Parsons. But yeah, I definitely didn't appreciate that comment either. But I mean, he's also not wrong. Dallas isn't going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon either. And if they do, it's going to be long after DeMarcus Lawrence is retired. So I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was a fucking cheap shot by Lawrence, but I also thought Parsons was a bitch. Because it's like, why the fuck do you have to respond to every fucking thing everyone says, Micah? Micah Parsons, he's just a fucking immature little bitch. That's the problem. He's fucking immature as fuck. And this is coming from a very immature person.
For real. We talk about digging fart jokes.
Mm-hmm. But Micah, you better get your act together, dude, because Sam Williams is going to be back this year. And Sam Williams, I think, has a lot of potential. And if he has a good year, the Cowboys may just say fuck off and, like I said, not sign you to a big money deal. That's the other reason why I'm not like too worried about losing to Marcus Lawrence. One, because he was old. And two, we got Sam Williams coming back. And we still got the draft. And we can probably get a pretty good pass rusher in the 4th or 5th round.
Yeah, the pass rushing this kind of coming draft is pretty stacked, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the year to do it.
That got me fired up. That, like I said, Trevor wanted to hear my comments on it. It's the only reason we're doing the damn podcast this week is so I could give my opinion on it. I don't know, dude. It's just so fucking frustrating being a Cowboys fan. It's hard to have players on your team that you don't like. That's the thing that sucks. Like, I love Dak Prescott. I love CeeDee Lamb. I don't like Micah Parsons.
At least you're not a Browns fan.
Oh, God, who the fuck is there to like on the Browns? Hell, Nick Chubb is a free agent. He's not even on the Browns anymore. You got Jerry Jeudy, who's unlikable. You got Deshaun Watson, who belongs in hell. Myles Garrett's cool, but he's also a fucking hypocrite now. It's like, who the hell is there to like on the Browns? Nobody.
I mean, let's be real. Myles Garrett's doing the Lord's work fucking over the Browns.
The Browns were already fucked, though. They have so much money already tied up to Deshaun Cosby. That's the thing. I still don't nobody's explained to me where all this money came from for the Browns. That's what I want to know. Where'd all this money come from?
They restructured Deshaun Watson's contract.
Yeah, but that means that he's going to have a bigger cap hit later on. Like, he ain't going to count that much against the cap this year, but he's going to count more against the cap later on. First off, them restructuring Deshaun Watson was fucking stupid. If they were going to restructure him, front load it all to this year. That way you can cut him after this year. Pay him all the fucking money this year, and then your cap hit, your dead money, way, way, way less. Instead, no, they basically like made it where it's like, we're going to suffer more later because we're in a position to compete now. That's where we are. We can win now, even though we just won 5 games this year. Yeah, the Browns are definitely, and we play in the same division as the Ravens and the Steelers and the Bengals. Yeah, we're definitely going to the playoffs. I gave them too much credit. I said they won 5 games. They won 3. Drew's muted right now because his dogs are going crazy. So I'll fill in the laughter void. Yeah, the Browns won 3 games. I gave them too much credit. The only person actually likable on the Browns is Kevin Stefanski because God, he is sexy.
He's sexy, and how the fuck does he make it work in Cleveland?
I don't know. I mean, hell, he's got to be like the longest tenured Browns head coach, right?
Probably.
That's what I'm thinking. Like in franchise history, like he, God, he was with the Vikings for like 14 years, from 2006 to 2019. He's been the Browns head coach since 2020.
Jesus Christ.
Dang. He don't know nothing about being on good teams.
Brutes.
I need to add that sound effect on here. I was just thinking like, some of these clips are old, you know. Some of them are timeless though, but like this Gardner Minshew one I need to delete. Especially since he's not on your guys' team no more. But yeah, I need to
Thank
add
God.
I need to add like a clip on here, and there was another sound effect I heard. Oh, the Cody Rhodes the other couple of weeks ago with The Rock. Hey, Rock, go fuck yourself. I need to add that on here. But I'll actually probably just edit it to the go fuck yourself. That would have been good for the Micah Parsons segment.
You know, speaking of WWE, I'm a little emotional right now about WWE.
John Cena breaking up with us.
I know.
Yeah. You want to be my rebound?
I can always be a good rebound for somebody.
Yeah.
Might as well be you.
All right. That's a good thing, actually, to be the rebound.
Let me be your hero, baby.
Because usually, if you're the rebound, it usually means the girl was never going to sleep with you in the first place. So, guys, you got a girl you're crushing on, get her right after the rebound. There's a chance she might say yes. But yeah, John Cena breaking up with us. I'm ready for him and Cody Rhodes, dude. I think that's going to be a good match. John Cena, that promo was really good. It wasn't the back and forth I was looking for, though, with him and Cody Rhodes. It was basically what all Cody did basically was come out and call John Cena a whiny bitch, and they didn't like fight. They didn't do anything, you know?
They didn't fight, they didn't kiss or nothing. I was disappointed.
But they're going to be in the ring again next week, so maybe we'll get some more back and forth between them. Maybe it gets physical. Who knows? And where the fuck is The Rock? That's the other thing. The Rock was not even mentioned in John Cena's promo on Monday. And The Rock is who John Cena sold out to, you know? No mention of The Rock, no mention of Travis Scott. But I did like how John Cena was like, because everyone expected him to come out with new gear and new music and stuff like that because he's a heel now. You know, it's not going to be the same old John Cena. And he was like, yeah, that's what you guys want. Well, you're not getting it because fuck you, you know? Like, I actually did like that.
Got your ass.
Yeah. Because it basically just played into, like, the internet rumors and shit like that and was just basically turned it on its head.
Yeah, that's pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, John Cena and Cody Rhodes, that's gonna be a good match. WrestleMania, I'm kind of iffy on it right now, honestly. I'm excited for John Cena and Cody Rhodes, and I'm excited for CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins because it looks like they're gonna be in a triple threat. But like both women's title matches, I could not give a fuck less about. I don't think Tiffany and Charlotte's going to be that good. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. I'm just like, it's very weird the way they're building it. You know, they've made Io kind of look like an afterthought, and she's the fucking champion.
That should not be that way.
Yeah, and then I don't like how it's looking like that's going to be a triple threat match. When Bianca Belair won the fucking Elimination Chamber, you know, it should be a one-on-one match. You know, Rhea Ripley didn't do shit to get in this match besides lose the belt, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't like that. Jey Uso and Gunther, I knew it was going to be a tough build for them because Jey Uso said he was going to face Gunther like the night after the Royal Rumble, or it might have been like 2 weeks after, but it was with 10 weeks left until WrestleMania. And I'm like, man, that is a long time to build a fucking match, you know? And basically, all it's been every week out on Raw is Jay has a match and freaking Gunther comes out to beat the shit out of him. That's how it's been like the last 5 weeks in a row on Raw. And I'm like, man, it's the same thing every fucking week. Like they got to switch it up because it's killing that feud. I'm trying to think what other matches are going on. The Intercontinental Championship. It's kind of I got no idea what's going on there. Like it looks like it might be Penta and Braun Breaker, but Braun's a baby face, Penta's a baby face. Like I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay, are you gonna turn Braun Breaker heel? What's going on here?
Yeah, that's yeah.
And the thing is, they just turned him babyface, so it's like him turning heel like 2-3 months later. You know that don't make no sense. So unless they're building to a multi-man match, but it's like, what? Who's gonna be in that match? Braun's kind of beat everybody.
Yeah.
And then the U.S. title, I like that LA Knight got the belt back, and it's looking like it's going to be him defending it against Jimmy Uso. And I'm like, that sounds like a terrible fucking match. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm 50-50 on WrestleMania. It's more of like that top half of matches are the ones I'm looking forward to. And then the rest of them are like, like they'll probably be good matches, but it's just kind of hard
It's
to
just more top heavy.
Yeah. Like, especially the two main events, the WWE Championship match and the triple threat. Yeah, those are the ones where it's like, okay, I am invested.
Yeah.
But everything else, it's like, eh. Like, I know Rhea, Bianca, and Io is going to be a fantastic match. I just think the build sucks. I know Jey Uso and Gunther's probably going to be a really good match. And it's not even the build sucks. It's more they just do the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
I know I am off WrestleMania weekend, and that can't come soon enough. Speaking of
When
being
is
off,
WrestleMania weekend?
it's a month from tomorrow.
Gotcha.
It's April 19th and 20th. It's Easter weekend.
Ah.
Yeah, you ain't getting off. I requested off months in advance because I was thinking about going to WrestleMania until I saw the ticket prices.
No, there would be no one now because that's inventory week for us.
For the whole store or for fresh?
Store.
Ooh. Start drinking now, buddy.
Yeah.
Speaking of being off, though, I was off for 3 days last week, which was amazing. And on Friday, I went to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and went ziplining out there. Dude, they had 11 zip lines out there. It was so freaking cool, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it was nice to, just get away from town. Even it was just for a few hours. Yeah, and I hadn't been ziplining since I was a kid, so getting to do something like that was cool as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my mom, she was off work and she wanted to go do something fun, so we went and did that. This is one of the zip lines that was out there.
That'd be so cool to do.
Yeah. And the guys there, I guess they set up like a skeleton at the bottom just to fuck with people. They called him No Tipping Tony.
No tipping Tony.
Yeah. I know, like we got to their side. He's like, "Did you see the body?" And I was like, "No." I didn't really look down though, because like looking down is like the worst thing you can do. I was
Yeah.
looking around at the forest and stuff, and yeah, so I didn't look down. I only one girl, I guess, like saw the body or the skeleton or whatever. But it was cool as shit. It was me and my mom and two other families, and they were all cool as shit. And it took like 2 hours to do. There was I think like 11 of us in total. Only thing that was fucking scary is you're standing on a platform on a tree, and it's just wood, and they take your harness and they strap it to the tree while you're waiting for everyone else to get done. That way you can't
Yeah.
fall and stuff. But whenever somebody would come in hot, it felt like that platform would freaking move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking even being attached to the damn tree with a harness on, it still scared the shit out of me.
Hell yeah, I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, and then I came back and saw the state was on fire.
Yeah, you left Oklahoma, fucking shit hit the fan.
Yeah, so what you're basically saying is I'm Oklahoma Jesus.
Well, sure, we'll go with that.
I am Oklahoma Naruto.
You
Because remember
know,
what happened?
since Toby Q passed away, you have to take the reins now.
Yeah, you bet your ass. It ain't gonna be no fucking bitch ass Zach Bryan. It's gonna be me. But no, I am Oklahoma Naruto, because what happened when Naruto left the Leaf Village? Pain fucking attacked it. I leave the state, state catches on fire. Coincidence? I think not. I rolled back into the state on the back of a frog. I got I got my scroll right here. I have mastered drunk jutsu, not sage jutsu. I've mastered drunk jutsu. I've mastered the drunken fist.
God, that'd be a sight to see.
Dude, I always think about like, God, I hope I never have to fight somebody drunk, because that's going to make for a very embarrassing video, probably.
And a hell of a fucking podcast episode.
Yeah, I'm doing it live from jail. No, like, I swear, if I fought somebody drunk, it would be like Drunken Fist Rock Lee, where it's like, hey, where you going?
Why'd you grab my penis?
I'd fight fucking dirty too. Yeah, I would grab somebody by the penis. Like, you put them in a fucking guillotine, and you also got a finger up their butt at the same time. And they're trying to buck off to get your finger out their butt, so you just tighten that guillotine even tighter. Actually, that'd be a hell of a way to choke somebody out. Like, get them in a guillotine, stick your finger at their butt, and they try to jerk out, and you're just tightening that guillotine. They're making it even worse for themselves.
Man, you just described my fantasy.
I'm just saying, you guys want to know how to win a bar fight? Stick your finger up somebody's ass. But then you're also going to get an assault and sexual assault charge. So make sure you get hit first. And then make sure he rapes you first, too. This shit's going to have to be edited out. Or heavily censored.
Beep, 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 beep.
Speaking of naked asses, though, I went to the gym the other day, and I was in the locker room, and people shower at the gym. I shower at the gym sometimes, depending on what I got planned for the rest of the day. But like, when I take a shower at the gym, I usually take all my clothes off except my underwear, and then I'll take my underwear off once I get in the shower. I'll just hang it over the rail that
Yeah.
it's on and all that. I feel like that's a normal thing to do, because I don't want to be looking at other guys' dicks. There was a guy in Planet Fitness the other day that was just walking around fucking butt ass naked. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got in and I went to go pee, and he like had just got out the shower, and yeah, he starts walking around naked, and then he walked over to the urinal next to me and started peeing, and I was like, this is fucking weird. And then goes to wash his hands, and then walks back to his locker to grab his clothes, all while butt ass naked, you know. And I'm just like, bro, this is fucking weird as fuck. And then I'm like, I was wearing jeans. I'm like, I'm a little afraid to change into my shorts now. And the thing was, all this is going on. This dude had a small ass dick. Because it's kind of hard not to look when it's fucking just flopping around and shit. Yeah, no, this dude has a small ass dick. And I'm like, it's always the dudes with small dicks that want to show off.
Yeah, fucking lifted trucks, squad trucks. Doing that shit at gym.
He was also a black guy. And it's like, imagine being the stereotype is that you have large dicks and you're the one black guy without a large dick. Like, I'm not kidding. It's like see how my thumb's sticking out of my hand right there?
Yeah.
It was like that. Hey, Drew, come suck me. Take me to your Lita. Open wide.
Ain't worse than a midget, though.
What?
Ain't worse than a midget, though.
I don't know. Do midgets have big dicks? Like, everything on them is so disproportionate. You think their dicks would be disproportionate, too? Like you know how midgets' arms, you know how they look weird? What if their dicks look like that? You're killing my jokes, muting yourself, bro. But I know you have to.
Do you want to retake?
No. No, it wasn't that good of a joke anyway.
I set you up and everything.
Yeah. But we talked earlier about Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence and how Micah is just an embarrassment to the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Mavericks are an embarrassment to the state of Texas. So the Mavericks are so bad right now, they might have to start forfeiting games. Have you heard about this?
Yes, I have.
So the NBA states that you have to have 8 healthy players in order to play a game. So if you can't suit up 8, you can't play. And right now the Mavericks have 8 healthy players. So if one of them gets injured, the Mavericks will not be able to field a full team and would be forced to forfeit games. And now you may be asking, well, why don't they sign someone? They have no fucking cap space either to sign anyone.
Oh, God.
They have like $50,000 in available cap space. I don't know if you've seen what NBA contracts look like. Yeah, you ain't signing one motherfucker for $51,000.
They deserve it.
So not only have they traded away their best player, they have also failed to properly manage their money and their team, basically. How the fuck has Nico Harrison not been fired yet? Like, I guess maybe they're waiting until the end of the season. When is the Mavericks' last game? Let me look this up. But this motherfucker is getting fired.
Well, 100% he is.
Yeah, because, I mean, he was already probably going to get fired for the Luka trade. But then you add the gross mismanagement of the cap. There is no defending him now. He can't keep his job. So the Mavericks' last game is April 13th against the Memphis Grizzlies. It's in Memphis. If I was the Mavericks, I would just leave his ass in Memphis. Don't even let him on the team playing back. As soon as the whistle goes, just go, Nico Harrison, you're fired. And just leave his ass there. Let him spend the night with Ja Morant or something.
So now he's going to get fired. His career is pretty much over.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Fuck, I don't think they'll hire him as a fucking janitor.
So in the month of March, they have played 8 games. They've won 1 of them. And that was against the San Antonio Spurs, who fucking suck.
Another Texas team that sucks.
Yeah. They are. Oh my god, they are just so fucked, dude. It's funny. And I don't hate the Mavericks really. I mean, fuck them. They knocked us out the playoffs last year, but ain't gonna have to worry about that this year.
Nope.
Right now, they are 10th in the Western Conference, which would qualify for the play-in. But they ain't gonna win the fucking so they would face Minnesota. Minnesota! I need to add that clip whenever we talk about the Vikings. Yeah, Minnesota would beat the living fuck out of Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is what pisses me off about the play-in too. The Mavericks are 3 games under the 500. It could potentially backdoor their way into the playoffs. That's so fucking stupid, dude. But only if you have 10 teams in the West, and all of them have winning records.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, the Mavericks shouldn't qualify for the play-in, so the Timberwolves would automatically get in if I was doing it, and then you would have the Clippers and Kings face off for it for the 8th seed, since they're the 8 and the 9 right now. Instead of having 2 play-in games, I would have 1. I don't know. Actually, just fuck the play-in. It's so fucking stupid. Even if the freaking Clippers and Kings faced off, the Clippers should get in. They've won 4 more games than the freaking Kings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they've lost 3 less. Fuck Adam Silver. I used to think Adam Silver was the best commissioner in sports. Now I think he's one of the worst.
Don't get me started with the fucking NBA draft. I think that shit's stupid.
The lottery? Yeah, the lottery is retarded. But that wasn't a hit. I mean, that's been long before him.
That shit needs to change.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that shit's so fucking dumb. But it's going to work out for the Thunder because they are potentially going to have a top 10 pick.
As much as I love the Thunder, it should not be that way.
Well, it's because they own, I think it's the Clippers' first-round pick.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, no, it's not because of how the draft works, because they own somebody else's pick.
Gotcha.
Speaking of the Thunder, they are the only team to clinch so far in the Western Conference. They're the only team to clinch a playoff spot. They're the number 1 seed in the West, and the next closest team to them is the Houston Rockets, who are 12 games behind them. So the Thunder have the 1 seed wrapped up, and if we faced either the Clippers or Kings in the playoffs, I'd feel pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, round 1 could potentially be the Nuggets and Warriors. After that game last night where Jamal Murray and Jokic didn't play, and the Nuggets still won, thanks in part to Russell Westbrook having a triple-double. Oh, that'd be a good playoff series. Oh, hose me down. I am wet just thinking about it.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Bobby. And then the Grizzlies and Lakers. That'd be a good matchup, too. Oh, what else did I want to talk about? Cooper Rush signed with the Baltimore Ravens. It's good the Ravens finally have a good quarterback on their roster. I'll miss Cooper Rush. He inherited a shit show this year in Dallas. Wasn't his fault. The bad games he did have. He didn't really have any, other than CeeDee Lamb, he didn't really have any good receivers to throw to. Brandon Cooks is kind of washed. We don't have a tight end in my eyes because Jake Ferguson has regressed badly. Schoonmaker is fucking awful. Yeah, so I'm not going to give Cooper Rush too much shit. I'll miss him. Yeah. I'm hearing the Cowboys might draft a quarterback in the second or third round now.
Really?
Yeah. And one of the names I hear they might be looking at is Dylan Gabriel.
Really, Dylan Gabriel?
Yep.
That'd be interesting. Not gonna lie.
Because he's projected to go in the second round. And the Cowboys have a high pick in the second round.
Funny enough, I think this past season showed like the importance of a backup quarterback
For Dallas?
for the whole NFL. Because it was like, you need a backup. So like now, like okay, it's more beneficial to have a decent backup.
I mean, if you're the Vikings, yeah.
Not just the Vikings, like across the NFL as well in the past 2 seasons.
I think it more got shown that was important when Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. That's when it's like, yeah, that was when it was like, okay.
I mean, let's be real. Carson Wentz fucking sucks.
It was good back then, though. That was the thing. Carson Wentz was fucking awesome back then. Like, when he got hurt, he probably should have been the MVP of the league that year before he got hurt. But I do love how Eagles fans, because, you know, Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz got drafted in the same year. Now, they were like, who's better, Dak Prescott or Carson Wentz? Pretty sure it's Dak Prescott. But yeah, that year he got hurt. Carson Wentz, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and that was in 13 games played. So he could have easily had 40 touchdowns that year.
Easily.
Yeah. God, and then ever since then, oh God, it's not good. His last year in Philadelphia, 16 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, along with 4 fumbles lost. So he had more turnovers than touchdowns. And now he's on his 5th team in 5 years. Damn, he's bounced around. Those sirens are right outside my window. Yep. Can you hear them?
I can hear it through your hand, but not where I'm at.
Yeah, fire truck just came speeding past my window with its sirens on. That's weird. They never have their sirens on when they're in the neighborhood. Huh. That's interesting. But yeah, his 5th team in 5 years, because 2020 Eagles, 2021 Colts, 2022 Commanders, 2023 Rams, 2024 Chiefs. And he's a free agent right now, right? He hasn't signed with anyone. So yeah, the Chiefs aren't going to re-sign him because they signed Gardner Minshew. So yeah, he's going to be on his 6th team in 6 years. God damn, retire, dude. Just retire.
He's going to dispatch a career.
It's like the fat girl that goes out with her girlfriends and all the dudes start hitting on everybody but her, and she's like, I'm here too. And it's like,
if someone has to take one for the team.
Yeah, and that's usually me. I guess I had one last thing I wanted to talk about. I'm not even sure if I should touch on it or not. I'm going to call it a life lesson, but it may not. Actually, people may be pissed at me. You know who Harry Sisson is?
No.
I'll call him the most punchable face on the internet. He is a social media influencer. He is Joe Biden's #1 fan. This guy, does he look familiar now?
Oh, now he looks familiar.
Yes. So apparently, he has been called out, I guess, on Twitter. Yes, Elon is still Twitter. Of convincing 11 different women to send him nudes, basically. And this is a dude that says he's all about women's rights and he's a champion for women and all that, all this stuff, that side of the political spectrum.
Oh my God.
Support. And let me just say this to our female listeners. Any guy that is like that, is trying to fuck you. And it kind of makes me feel bad for these women that he I guess took advantage of them. There's no like allegations of rape or sexual assault or anything. It's just him convincing women to send him nudes. And a couple weeks ago, actually, he posted like a video on TikTok of a girl sitting on his lap, but she was like hiding her face like this, because people think this guy's gay because he sounds really gay. He looks pretty gay, and so he like did that to like prove that he wasn't gay, basically.
Sounds pretty gay to me.
Like, watch this tweet right here. Harry Sisson paying women to make up false allegations so we stop calling him gay. I mean, that would be a good move, actually. Like, hey, make it sound like I'm super creepy so people stop thinking I'm gay. I don't think he's gay, and I do kind of believe these, though.
Oh, my God. You know, he might be on something.
Yeah, next time someone accuses you being gay, just be like, never mind. Like, the girl that released all this, her name is Sarah Fields. I guess he's like threatening to sue this girl that's leaking him, and I guess there's other girls that are coming out now and saying this shit about him. Sarah Fields on Twitter said, "Ladies, do not allow Harry to intimidate you. You have every right to speak up. If he sends out cease and assist loyal letters, they are not valid. He is a public figure. He is now threatening women because he's angry he got caught and nothing more. Do not let him get under your skin. I have played this game with him before, and there's absolutely nothing legally he can do to you." And I just wanted to talk about this because I fucking hate this dude. And I don't hate him because he's a liberal or a Democrat. Because I've said before, I'm in the fucking middle. There's some things I agree that I'm conservative about, some things I'm liberal about. And the people I hate the fucking most are the ones that are all the way on that one side and can't fucking like admit when their party's wrong. And that's what he did this whole time when Biden was president. Anything that happened when Biden fucked up, he would be there sucking Biden's dick. Like, no, Joe's doing great. Like when he froze up, during the debate when Biden did, he was saying, "Oh, Biden was just stumped by how stupid Trump was," and stuff like that. Like, and that's the thing I don't like. This is the number one thing I don't like about politics. This is why I also don't like those guys like Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, Bill O'Reilly, Harry Sisson. They're the people I don't like because they can't admit when their party's wrong. And I think if you are aligned all the way with one party, you are one, stupid, two, part of the problem, and three, fucking retarded. But the other thing like I said, I want to say also is if there's a guy out there that is champion women's rights and stuff like that, it's a guy, one, that doesn't get any pussy, and two, he's trying to fuck all the women that are in that group. He would not give a fuck about that shit if he did not think he was going to get laid.
Exactly.
Yeah. So women, this is just a lesson. Basically, is don't trust this fucking clown, and don't trust any clown like that. And this episode's probably going to get flagged. This is going to be our lowest viewed episode in weeks, I guarantee it. As I said, I hit all the key words: liberal, conservative, feminist, abortion. What else did I say? All the words that YouTube doesn't like. Hey, YouTube, suck my dick. But also, thanks for the push on the shorts last week. Hey, Spotify, I fucking love you, even though your app kind of sucks right now.
True.
Dude, I don't know what's going on with Spotify. Like, it used to be like, what, 6 songs? Every 6 songs you would get a commercial, you know? Now it's every song, it feels like. It's at least every 2 songs. But now it feels like it's every fucking song you get a commercial right after the song. And I'm not paying for Spotify Premium. That's fucking stupid.
Man, who would be done to do that? Not this guy.
Do you pay for Spotify Premium?
I do.
You fuck. Why? What's the point?
So I fucking had to deal with the commercials.
Yeah, but I'd rather deal with the commercials than pay, what is it, like $8 a month?
Something like that.
If it was like $1 a month, like iCloud or something like that, okay, that'd be fine. $1 a month, no commercials, that's fine. But $8, no, fuck that. I had Spotify Premium whenever you could get it free through Walmart. Whenever you signed up for Walmart Plus, you got Spotify Premium free for like a year, I think it
Yeah.
was. But I mean, if I have a song I really want to fucking hear, I don't go on Spotify. I go on YouTube while driving.
Sometimes winking it too.
Yeah. If you haven't jerked off while driving, you're a freaking amateur. Oh, that's the other thing. Harry, talking to 11 women? Fucking amateur. That was my whole fucking opening line, and I forgot to write that down. I said I need to start writing these jokes down. That way they fucking hit when I deliver them. Now it's kind of awkward. Damn, I just matched with another fat girl on Tinder.
What a
I need
shame.
to start looking when I swipe, dude. But you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna pull a Harry and be like, I think it's your right to choose.
Yeah, you shouldn't choose me.
Yeah. I don't know. You think we pissed off enough people on this episode? Tune in next week after Micah Parsons beats my ass.
we're getting called out on this podcast.
Oh, that'd be Micah. Call us out. Call us out, dude. God damn, I don't know if I want the people that like your show to like my show though. I already get enough dumb comments. Like I feel like I'm the only Cowboys fan out there that is cynical. And whenever I attract the Cowboys fans, they're like, "We're winning the Super Bowl this year." I'm just like, "Man, don't make me block you." Like like you got the Cowboys super fans out there like Ernie and Scooter Magruder that say the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl every year, and there are other people I fucking hate, the ones that say that every year that we're winning the Super Bowl. But then again, I also like I also like Ernie though because he's a big ass troll. It's so funny.
He is pretty funny.
Yeah, like this tweet from yesterday. He said Eagles fans haven't been able to enjoy this Super Bowl because they know it was a Mickey Mouse ass run with Dak Prescott out injured in 2024. Eagles and Commanders are about to be reminded who their daddy is. Dak is back.
Oh my god.
And then the thing he posted the other day where it was Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts rushing highlights, and it was just Jalen getting the tush push, and it was Dak running, like actual cool runs,
Yeah.
The best one, though, was Trey Lance, in my opinion, is a better overall quarterback than Jalen Hurts is with the Eagles. It's a no-brainer. Bring him back to be the backup for Dak Prescott. Ernie, I fucking love you. Scooter, on the other hand, I like Scooter, but I don't like his character, and that's the thing. He plays a character. Like when
Oh,
he's
does he?
yeah, and he don't believe this shit. But that's the thing I don't like. Like I wish, like on clickbait with like that's the thing with like 5 Points vids, urinating tree, Tom Grassi, Brandon Perna. It don't feel like they're playing a character. With Scooter, it feels like he's playing a character.
Yeah.
I mean, Perna sometimes plays a character, but Perna's funny as fuck. That's the thing. Scooter's not that funny. Like Perna can get away with it because he's hilarious. But shit, is there anything else we need to talk about? Like I said, we'll come back to the show next week or in 2 weeks, whatever, and I'll have a black eye and be like, yeah, Micah he will be in Tulsa in like 2 months, by the way. So hell, he may come to Tulsa just to beat my ass. Yeah, he's hosting a football camp here.
Oh god. You should
That's
go there.
That's the only person I'm fucking worried about coming and beating my ass. Harry Sisson, you come and try to beat my ass. Oh my god, I would fucking love it. I'd fucking wipe the floor with you, you little bitch. Who else did I piss off on this episode? DeMarcus Lawrence. No, he'd fucking rip my head off.
He'll kill you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see maybe next week, but for sure in 2 weeks if we have shit to talk about, I guess. Hell, we made it an hour, but this is also going to be a heavily edited episode. All right, guys. Thank you. See you next time. We're like 6 weeks away from the draft. I need to start planning that shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Christian might be on the next podcast, by the way.